And if you see something you want me to run, just mention it in the chat. So we're going to start with this. I got a copy of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 7. And so this is 2 Blu-rays. And I'm going to start this at $5. So that's running right now. And again, I have a bunch of stuff pre-listed in the auction tab. And there's also stuff that's not listed yet. So yeah, you just tell me in the chat what you're looking for. All right. Next up, I have a sealed copy of The Expendables 3. So I guess it's a Blu-ray, a DVD, and I don't know what the digital HD is. That's what you get. So yeah, this show is going to be a mix of a bunch of stuff. So if you're looking for something in particular, just let me know in the chat. All right. And if you want to do a bundle as well, if you see like a few things and you want to bundle them together, we can talk about that too. All right, so The Expendables is running right now, guys. Blu-ray and DVD. New sealed. All right. Next up, I have a PC game. It's Driver. I want to say I played this before, but it's been a little bit. But it comes with the 4 CDs, and then you get the manual. There's a little bit of damage to the box case, so keep that in mind if you're a collector. But I'm running that for, let's see, $3 to start. Yeah, so it's running right now, $3. So yeah, everybody that's joining, take a look at the auction tab. And I also have some stuff that's not listed. So if you're looking for clothes, if you're looking for household items, I have a good mix of everything today. All right, so this is running now, guys. Okay. Next up. Apparently this is super popular. Maybe you guys can tell me more about it. I want to say I've seen like an episode, but I don't really know much about the show. But this is season 1, part 1 sealed, if you guys want to look this up. So I'm running that now. So Ghost Hunters, season 1, part 1, sealed 3 DVD set. Oh, I just saw your comment, Dances. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have any. It's not something I regularly get in. So, I mean, there's the off chance I do, but I don't think I have any, at least for today. All right, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, take a look at the auction tab. I'm just running through stuff right now, but if you want to run stuff and you have a request, just mention it in the chat, or if you're looking for something that's not listed, you can mention that as well. And I'm also open to bundles. So if you see like, oh, I want these 2 things together, we could talk about that too. Hey, what's up, everybody joining? So right now I'm just running through stuff that I have in the auction tab. And I do have more stuff that's not listed. So if you want to see more of a certain type of thing, just mention it in the chat. So next up, I got this model car kit for the 66 Malibu, and I'll show it to you guys in a second. So from what I can tell, it looks to be complete, but I don't know for sure. There is a little bit of dust and stuff on it, so I don't know if it was opened and like they started it or what happened there. But this is what you get. If you guys can see all that. So for all that, I'm asking 5 to start. So we'll run that now. And then, yeah, everybody that's joining, just take a look at the auction tab. I got a bunch of stuff that we could run. But this is what's running right now. All right. This was a great movie if you guys have never seen it. And I guess they made these socks. If you look up this brand, they're actually really nice socks. But yeah, these are brand new, and I think it's size large. They say is 9 to 12. I'm assuming that's men's. So I'm gonna run those. All right, so those are running right now. I'm also going to have 2 shows later in the day, one for video games and then also one for clothing. So if you're interested in those categories alone, there is going to be some clothing in this show, but I'm also going to have more later in the day. All right. So these are, I think if you like build your own PC, they have these heavy duty like cooling fans, I think for your CPU. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's for an older model. I think it's like an AMD processor. It said. I think they're called like a heat sink, and then they get the fan on top to blow the hot air away. So you get 2 of these. If you guys want to look them up, I think I put the model. Okay. So those are running right now. So I have 2 fans, computer fans. All right. Next up, this is actually, I think, brand new. I just opened it this morning, and it seems like everything's there. There's like a few specks of dust on the screen, so I don't know if it was opened at one point or maybe just part of it was used. But it looks like everything's there. And if you guys aren't familiar with these, they're nice to have as a backup. And, you know, certain areas you don't get cell reception. This is with GPS. It also has Bluetooth, so it integrates with your car audio if you have that. And then the really nice feature, if you look this up, the LMT means lifetime map updates. So that for a lot of these older GPSs is a really nice feature. So yeah, take a look at this. Garmin Nuvi 2595, I think is the model. Oh yeah, let me show you the actual thing. So yeah, there is some dust on this. I don't know if it was used, but everything about it looks pretty good. All right. All right, so that's running right now. Looks to be new or new other or very lightly used. Garmin 2595 LMT GPS. All right. Yeah, everybody that's just joined, take a look at the auction tab. I have some stuff ready to run. So if you see something you want me to run, just let me know. All right, next up, I have this 1,000-piece puzzle. It's brand new and sealed. There's a little bit of, I don't even know what that is. Some marks on the plastic, but it is sealed. So that's running right now. Brand new sealed puzzle, guys. $1,000-piece puzzle. Running right now. Okay. So for any of you that are late getting into shape for beach season, I have these workout DVDs for you. I think most, if not all of them, are there. I haven't checked yet. Let's see. So there's quite. So this one's missing. I think there's one that was like a bonus, so they didn't include it. Okay. So yeah, you get all of the DVDs, and I think it starts at 3. So we're running right now. $25.95, or excuse me, T25. All right. Next up, I have this Moga controller. It's I think a game controller for a phone. So you put your phone in here, it expands, and then it has like a USB plug. I don't know exactly how it works, but it definitely turns on. And then I'm assuming like it links up with your phone. So I'm running that for $3 right now. So everybody that's joining, check out the auction tab. I have a bunch of stuff ready to run. And I also have some more stuff that hasn't been listed yet. So yeah, just mention to me what you're looking for. And yeah, we can go from there. All right, next up, I have this really cool, kind of like medium weight Jordan 3XL jacket. You guys see that? A little bit big for me, but still pretty cool. There's a little bit of pilling here in the back, not much. I don't know if you can even see that. But overall, it's in pretty good shape. So this is the back, and then I'll show you the front again in a second. So this is the front, and it's a full zip jacket. So I'm running that right now. 3XL. Can everybody see and hear me okay? Just mention yay or nay in the chat. All right, next up I got a pair of Jordan shorts. These are men's large with like an elastic drawstring. There doesn't seem to be a, yeah, so those two things are gone where you actually pull it. But it seems to be holding its form. So like if you're a large or larger, it should be plenty tight. All right, so that's running right now. So the Jordan shorts running right now for $5. What size is he, Chris? Well, he might honestly like this. This is a little bit baggy, so he might fit this. This is a 3X, really nice Jordan jacket. And then you get the big Jumpman on the back. So yeah, just let me know if you'd want me to run that for him. I can come back to that later. All right, next up I have nice graphic logo basic tee for North Face. It's men's size small, a little bit baggy fit, so you might be able to get away with it if you're a medium. Okay, so that's running right now. Just real light wear. I don't really see any flaws with this one. All right. Okay. Next up, I got a Ohio State Buckeyes Nike dry fit shirt. This is XL. Really good shape. All right, so that's running right now. Nike XL, Ohio State. Pretty cool graphic. Can you guys see all right with this angle? I don't know if it's the best for the clothes. Usually I do the clothes standing up, but this was going to be a mixed show, so I figured having the table would be nice. All right. So next up I have these. I think they're brand new. I'll show you in a second. Hockey skates. They're size YT. I'm assuming that's youth, size 12. And then it gives the other sizes there. So I guess they're a little bit different than just a normal shoe size. But yeah, these seem to be, and the packaging has a little bit of wear, but seem to be sealed. If you guys want me to open it, I can, but as far as I can tell, yeah, they're not used. So if you know anybody that's into hockey, all right, so hockey skates are running now. Anybody that's just joining, check out the auction tab. I got a bunch of stuff ready to run, and I have more stuff that I haven't even listed yet. So I got hockey t-shirts And I have hats. I might have some more stuff too, but I don't think I have any more skates handy, at least not right now. But yeah, I definitely have some like Penguins gear, like t-shirts, some jackets, some beanies, like hats, some baseball hats that are like hockey stuff. I think I might even have a jersey or two as well. Sports cards, yeah, I'm actually gonna do sports cards tomorrow, but I can show you guys real quick. So I just found these. So I have this lot of Topps Steelers, like a set with like a facsimile signature in some of them. So you got like Big Ben and some other players. I think this is from like 2007. So like that's that little lot. And then this is a really cool one. This is Jerome Bettis. And I think it's numbered out of, let's see, SPX was really cool. I remember back, I think this is maybe the 90s. Let's see when this is. No, this is 2002. But yeah, it had some SPX before. Those are really cool cards. So I'm going to add these to the show tomorrow. So look for that. I think I'm going to start it around 9 a.m. So I have that. And then these are all basketball from what I can tell. It's like a mix of basketball. So I'll just get a handful. Like it's a bunch of different types of basketball cards from like the 90s to early 2000s, I think. Oh yeah, yeah. I have quite a few old shirts. I'm gonna actually run a few shirts in a little bit, and then later tonight I'm gonna have another show. So definitely I have old shirts. And if you look at the auction tab, there's already a few in there. Yeah. So yeah, these are gonna be run tomorrow along with the football cards. So if you bookmark that show, it's probably gonna start around 9 tomorrow morning. All right. So yeah, for vintage stuff, like I have this old sweatshirt. I think it's a men's size large. I have this XXL Steelers jersey. I had one at one point. I don't think it's not something I regularly get. I do get them occasionally, but I think right now I don't have any coins. I take that back. I have some like Sacagawea dollars. I don't know if anybody likes those. Trying to think. I might have like some bicentennial quarters, but not that much. So yeah, these are some of the clothing items I have. I have this Antonio Brown jersey. It's stitched, so this is honestly the nice one with one field. And then yeah, if you want, I mean, I can run it. I have it for, I don't think too much. Let me see what I have it at. I think $9. Honestly, that's for this. The fact that it's stitched and it's a really big size, and it's in great shape. Maybe not everybody's favorite player, but I can run that. So I'm running this right now. It's a Nike One Field Stitch Steelers jersey, men's 2X. Antonio Brown is the player. Really good condition. All right. Next up, I have this lot. I don't think they're vintage, but they're really cool graphic tees. I have 3 of them. These are like Mickey and Disney stuff. So one's on the Walt Disney World tag, and then the other 2 are on this Mickey Unlimited tag. They're all 2XLs. So I'm going to run them as a lot for 15. So you get 3 shirts for 15. All right. Yeah, I do have some. Probably not on this show, but I can show you maybe some of the hats later. Yeah, this is more of just like a general everything show. I do have this. Obviously, probably one of the most popular people in the world right now. Pat Mahomes, just t-shirt, but it's still cool to wear. Nike tee. It's a good color too. I know a lot of them are in, I think, yellow and like red, which is okay, but I like the black one personally. And this is a men's size large. All right, so that's running. Okay. So next up, I have also football, but this is like it's like a podcast, I think. If you guys look this up, Pardon My Take. It's like talk radio basically for football. It's on the champion tag, men's large. Pretty cool graphic. All right, so that's running right now. Again, on the champion tag, just a nice little men's crew neck, men's size large. All right. Next up, I have this, I think just like a sport bag for a woman. The Sport Tech. I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but there's also this key. I just noticed that I don't know what these unlock. I couldn't find anything that's locked. VHS tapes. I have new ones. I don't think I have any used ones right now. I'm trying to think if there's any movies I have. But yeah, I definitely have new VHS tapes if you want those. So yeah, this is like a woman's sports bag, I guess, for the gym. There are some like pen marks, but overall looks okay on the outside. Probably could use a light cleaning, but beyond that, it should be okay. You got the shoulder straps. Yeah, cool little bag. How's everybody's weekend going? Are you off for tomorrow? Kind of wondering what the traffic's gonna be like tomorrow. I got to get some stuff done around town. Le Sportate. So it's just like a woman's sports bag. It does have a lock on it. I couldn't figure out what that was for. But okay. Next up, I have a woman's polo. It's I think a size large. It's got like 5 buttons. No, 4. I can't. Okay, so 4 buttons and like an embroidered logo here. It's pretty cool. All right, so that's running right now. Again, woman's size large. If you guys look in the auction tab, I have a bunch of stuff preloaded. And if you wanted to do a bundle deal with like a bunch of stuff, we can talk about that. Or if there's some other type of item you're looking for, just mention it in the chat. All right, next up, I have this pretty cool AM/FM radio by Sony. It hasn't been tested, but I think it takes 2 AA, it looks like. Yeah, 2 AA. Cool. So I'm going to run that one next. So yeah, that's the model. It's ICF S10 MK2 if anybody wants to look it up. Yes, I didn't put this back on yet, but that's what the battery and back looks like. Okay. All right, next up I have a Milwaukee charger. It looks to be brand new. It's got still like a little plastic protector for the prongs. And it's, I'm assuming, for like any of their tools or drills that use this type of battery. So if you guys want to look it up, it's the Milwaukee M12. All right, so that's running right now. M12 charger by Milwaukee. All right. Next up, I have this Airport Extreme. I think this is like Apple's equivalent of like a Wi-Fi router, but I'm not sure exactly what it does. It doesn't have the cords, so I couldn't test it. I don't hear anything shaking around. It seems to be intact. So, let's see. All right, so that's running right now. Apple Airport Extreme base station running right now. Yeah, so everybody that's just joined, take a look at the auction tab. I have a bunch of stuff. And if you don't see what you want, just mention it in the chat. Or if you want to do a bundle, you can mention that too. All right, next up, have the 3 DVD set, Blue Collar Comedy Tour. I think this came out in the 90s. I might be wrong about that. Maybe early 2000s. Yeah, 2002, 2004, 2006. So you get all 3 for $3, I think. Yeah. All right, so that's running. In the early 2000s, this was super popular. All right. Next up, I have 3 polos. Not quite spring, but if you get a jump on it, you'll be ready to go to hit the links. So I have 3 men's large polos. One's a Nike Golf. One's a Jack Nicholson. You got the little bear. And then one is a Oakley Golf. So I'm running these as a bundle. And then anyone that's joining, take a look at the auction tab. I am open to bundles or offers, or we can run certain things in any order that you would want. Or if you don't see what you want right now, I have quite a few things that are not listed yet as well. So if you're looking for a certain type of thing, just mention it in the chat. Some people earlier mentioned they're looking for cards. I am going to have some cards at 9 tomorrow. If you're looking for I think I have football and basketball. So these are going to run tomorrow morning at 9 or sometime thereafter. And then I have 2 shows tonight. I have a video game show later today and a vintage clothing show later today. So definitely going to have some more stuff. All right. So I have this snow globe. It seems to be in great shape. I think this is Precious Moments. And it's got the wind up on the bottom. Everything seems to work. Really cool. Got to wait a little bit until Christmas, but still a nice piece. All right, so that's running right now. It seems like most of the people here are for clothing, from what I can tell. If that's right, I am going to have a show tonight that's going to have a lot more clothing. And it's going to be mostly vintage. All right. So any comments, anything interesting going on? Or feel free to just check out what's in the auction tab and just shoot me a message. I'm going to actually use the restroom real quick, but I'll be back in a couple minutes. right. So I just realized there are a few items I haven't shown yet. So these are a set of Stanley door stops. So this protects your door from making a hole in the wall with the doorknob. That's always nice to have. And then this is like a heavy duty security lock. I guess you put this on your door for extra security. If you look these up, these are, I think, running about 15 a piece. So you get 2 of these and then the 5 Stanley door stops. I think all that for 5 is what I'm asking. Yeah. So we'll run that right now. So let's run right now. And then if you guys are looking for anything else, just take a look at the auction tab or mention in the chat what you're looking for. All right. Next up, I have a set of, I think it's, the brand is called Makita tools. Might actually be easier if I just bring you over, so I'll take the phone out of the holder. All right, so I have this set of Makita tools here. So it looks like it's got the paperwork, and then you get a couple tools, and it looks like there's like a battery, and then some accessory. There's like a carbide blade made in Japan. That seems to be new. And then you get the case. I don't know if it's complete or even if it works. So it's just as is. But all that together is what you get. Okay. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I gotta change the listing real quick. All right. All right. All right, so the tools are running right now. All right. Yeah, and if you mention in the chat what you're looking for, I can try to find something. But most of the stuff that I was going to run in this show is in the auction tab, and then I'm going to have more shows later today for video games in close, and then more shows tomorrow with brand new stuff. All right. All right, so that's it for me for right now. I appreciate you all stopping by, and yeah, look for my shows later today. And let's choose somebody to raid. Give me 1 sec, unless you guys have a recommendation.